Hello class. Here Anthony Delgado speaking. Excited to be able to present my project to you guys. The photographer that we will be talking about on this occasion is Pipo do. I hope that's the correct pronunciation. If not, let me know in the comments in the discussion board. I'm excited. Let's get started. I would like to start this presentation of speaking just a little bit of who is Pipo Nugent. He's a contemporary photographer known for his captivating imagery that explores themes of identity, culture, and memory. His work often delves into the intersection between personal history and broader social narratives, creating visually stunning compositions that resonate with the viewers on a profound level. In this presentation, I try to showcase Pipo Nugent's unique vision, artistic process, and notable works. So just a little bit about Pipo Nugent. He was born in Vietnam and raised in the United States. Multicultural background deeply influences in his artistic perspective that I will see in his projects. He studied photography at the School of Visual Arts in New York City and later pursued an MFA in photography from the University of New Mexico. Nugent's career spans over 2 decades, during which he has exhibited his work internationally, receiving numerous awards, and contributed to various publications. That's my favorite part, them in his works. As I said before, Nugent explores complexities of identity, particularly within the context of migration, displacements, and diaspora. Another theme is memory. His photographs often evoke a sense of nostalgia and introspection, prompting viewers to reflect on their own memories and experiences. Another one is culture. Cultural heritage and tradition are recurring motifs in Nugent's work, and he examines how they shape individual and collective identities. Environment is the last one. From urban landscapes to rural vistas, Nugent's photographs capture the beauty and fragility of the natural world, urging viewers to contemplate their relationship with the environment. You will looking at these photos in the backgrounds, and you can really see these themes in his work. We will take a look just more carefully to his projects. Before that, let's speak about artistic approach. About technique. Nugent's employs various photographic techniques, including digital manipulation, alternative processes, and mixed media to create visually compelling compositions. Conceptual framework. His work is driven by conceptual inquiry, with each series exploring and central them or idea through a carefully curated selection of images. About collaborations, Nugent's often collaborates with individuals and communities, engaging them in the creative process and incorporating their stories. Now that we have talked a little bit about his intentions and techniques that Pipo uses in his photography, now we will see his work in more detail. Pipo Nugent indeed is a photographer known for his series East of Eden, created between 2002 and 2013. This series explores themes of memory, identity, and cultural displacement through a series of evocative photographs. So something important, this is a big series. He divided this series in 3 sections. This is the first section that he called East of Eden. A bit summary about this first section. East of Eden is a multi-chapter photographic project spanning from 2002 to 2013, created by Pipo Nugent. Originating in the United States, the project challenges the traditional depiction of the American landscape as the Garden of Eden, particularly in the aftermath of the September 11 attacks. Through large, staged narrative photographs, this series explores the concept of the contemporary American landscape as a post-apocalyptic environment. So looking at these images, you will notice how Nguyen's die combines elements of his personal history, including his Vietnamese heritage and experiences as an immigrant to the United States, with broader reflections on human existence and the passage of time. The title itself, East of Eden, suggests a departure from a place of innocence or a paradise, reflecting the complexities and challenges of life. The photographs, as we're saying, often feature landscapes, both natural and constructed, as well as human figures and objects, as we're looking here. Carefully composition and use of light and shadow. So Nugent creates images that are both visually striking and emotionally resonant. As we were saying before, there's often, and we're looking this in these images, a sense of longing or nostalgia in his work, as well as quiet contemplation of the relationship between individuals and their surroundings. So definitely, this first series of East of Eden by Nugent Dewey is a rich and thought-provoking body of work that invites viewers to reflect on their own experiences and connections to place and culture. And well, the second collection, remember, this is part of the same project. So we take a look to the first collection of photos, and this is the second one. So Pipo Nguyen's call it Eden Vietnam, 2005 to 2011. In 2005, the project expanded to Vietnam, where it evolved into East of Eden, Vietnam. This chapter documents individuals affected by the Vietnam War, focusing on those physically maimed by the conflict, inspired by the artist's personal experiences, including growing up with a brother who lost his arm in the war. These photographs serve as both a reminder of the horrors of war and a tribute to the resilience of its survivors. So how I was saying before, this chapter became a documentation of people who were physically maimed by the war that officially ended over 30 years ago. East of Eden, Vietnam was partly inspired by his experience growing up in Vietnam with his brother. So that's we were looking in these images, who how people got affected in this situation. And well, Vietnam was an attempt to come to terms with his past, and well, to offer those of whom that are violently marked by the war the opportunity to tell their stories, give them a voice of what happened. And we're finally on the last part of this big project. This is called Eden Vietnam, 2002 to 2006. As Guggenheim Fellow in 2012, the artists embarked on a new phase of the project titled My East of Eden. This chapter delves into the artist's own childhood memories and fantasies of growing up in Vietnam during the war. Through the portraits and stage photographs featuring rural Vietnamese children, the series explores themes of legacy, hope, and regeneration against the backdrop of once square landscape. So that's something that we will be looking at this project, is how Nguyen attempt to reclaim his real and imagined childhood memories and fantasies of growing up in Vietnam during the war. With John serving as the means to tell his stories, he tried to intend for these new images to address issues such as legacy, hope, and regeneration. working with rural Vietnamese children in school uniforms in spring, he began making portraits and stage photographs reminiscent of the 19th century British landscape paintings where the environment and its inhabitants existed in harmony. So we finished the big project, guys. We look at the three sections. Now this is another project called Another Western, 1994-1998. So in this project, nyguen offers a unique exploration of the American West. This project, which emerged from a consideration of the geographic, historical, and cultural importance of the region, delves into issues of race, gender, and cultural assimilation within the context of Western myths. Through these self-portraits, invites viewers to reconsider their perceptions of race, gender, and identity within the context of the American West, offering through a provoking commentary on the complexities, cultural representation of and historical mythology. So that's what we're looking at here, like how he's trying to represent Western identities with the context of American West, doing portraits of himself. The last project, nyguen have so many projects, but these are like the three projects that I got my attention, and this is the last one, the garden, 2004-2011. So what we're gonna look in this photography project is explores the visual narrative of abandoned greenhouses located near Oberlin, Ohio. Through a collection of large color photographs, the project documents these structures through various stages of growth and decay over the course of a year. Through these images, Pipo nyguen invites viewers to contemplate themes of growth, decay, and the passage of time within the context of the natural and man-made landscape. So, being honest with you guys, I never heard about Pipo nyguen doing. Now that I have the pleasure of looking at his work, I'm really inspired. This was a perfect photographer for me because I really feel like that's the kind of photography that I want to do. And Pipo nyguen photographs serve as a powerful testament to transformative power of art, inviting viewers to embark on a journey of self-discovery and cultural exploration. His work resonates deeply with audiences around the world, transcending geographical and cultural boundaries to foster empathy, understanding, and connection. Thank you guys for seeing this video. These are some links on reference to where if you really like nyguen's work, you can see more. So, I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you so much.